Yo, what's going on, guys? This is Keck back here with another Almajam video, and in today's video, guys, I'm going to be talking about items that you can't trade away on Almajam Classic. So these are items that are permanently stuck in your inventory. Now, I've actually previously made a video kind of talking about this before, but there's actually been a kind of updates into this where there's another entry where in the other video there was like only one item that you couldn't trade away, and now it's surprisingly 3, technically 2. I will get into and explain everything, don't worry. But yeah, let's start it simple here. So obviously if you go to the diamond shop here and go over to the den items section here, you can check on out these amazing items, but there is some here that are different from the rest, and this is the my shop item. Comes in a couple varieties, and variants, and even seasonal variants. Very cool, very cool. Now if you try to go to your den here and you place this in your den and whatnot, you can list, you can use this and put them in your shop, in your den here and whatnot. You know, a couple of seasonal variants here for all the seasonal jammers or whatever. I don't know. But as you can hear, you can set them here. You can set items in it for however many diamonds. This is about a fair price for an orange short wristband. Nobody wants that. But if you actually go to your trade list, not sure why I have bat glasses on trade, but if you try to go to your my shop here and search it by name and try to add it to your trade list, you can see here that you can't actually add it to your trade list. Meaning you can't actually trade this item. This is the actually only item that you cannot trade, but you can obtain. Same thing goes for gifting here. If I try to gift one of my friends here and I try to look up the my shop, once again, it's not going to show up, and it's kind of stuck on my account. Obviously there's a workaround to getting it rid of off of your account, and that's just by recycling it. Do I want to do that now though? No, not really. And there is an actual, you know, kind of logical reasoning behind this, and that is because of the way stores work in game as well. So as you can see here, this is Jamart Clothing, it's a normal clothing store. My shops actually function the exact same way those do. If you had an item enlisted into this shop and you try to trade it away, it kind of goes against the entire fundamentals of how Almajam works, coding wise, I guess, and that's pretty much why it doesn't let you actually trade in my shop. Obviously if you could clear the whole shop out and then it let you trade an item or trade the shop itself, that would be pretty cool, but unfortunately that's just not how it works. So if you missed out on the kind of seasonal variants like this one here, I don't even know what this is called, the Jolly Gingerbread My Shop, and also the Valentine's ones, that's still in store as of recording right now, by the way, so you might want to pick up on that. You can actually only pick up on those seasonal variants when they're in store, when that season is ongoing. So as I said, Valentine's Day just happened, so that's why the Valentine's or the My Friendship Fortress shops are available right now. So arguably I would say these are like the only items I think could be considered uncommon, I guess, amongst seasonal items, and they're kind of hard to obtain, obviously, because you need to be online at the time of that event or season to actually pick up on these. So if Almajam decides to never bring back some of these seasonal my shops, you're kind of doomed and you can never get it again, which is kind of sad, but I guess it kind of creates more of a limited kind of item for some people anyway. Now, the other 2 items here, one of them actually did end up getting banned, I believe, so I can kind of rule it off this list, but they both function the exact same way, they both happen the same way, I believe. So I'll just put them together in this video. So pretty much this also actually has to do with my shops, funnily enough. So I don't know why I removed it from my den. I'll have to set it back again. Okay, here we go. So my shop here. So once we set this up here, we put an item into the my shop here. We'll put these elegant earrings, these lovely earrings here. So these are enlisted in my shop right now for 1 diamond. I'm actually going to increase that in case somebody randomly comes to my den and buys it. They're now listed for 37 diamonds. Now, maybe off the off chance somebody comes here and buys it while I am offline, and I am also still having it in my shop, and someone buys it while I'm offline, it will actually stay in my inventory. So it kind of duplicates items in this way, but obviously when I come to log back on, it will give me the pop-up saying this item was sold, and it will remove it from my inventory and give me the diamonds that I sold it for. Now, there is some cases where an item has been duplicated because of this, and it's glitched onto someone's account even though they sold it. So this was a case for a milky tiara and also a magenta hockey mask. Pretty much what happened was two different players, they set these items in their My Shops and they went on other accounts and bought them from the My Shops. A lot of hackers do this for very complicated reasons I won't get into, but they used it as a means to transfer items rather than trading or gifting. And what they did is they left the accounts untouched after that. So if you were actually wearing the item while it's in your shop and you have bought it on another account or somebody else bought it, your animal would still show as it's wearing it until you log back onto the game. So in this case, for this milky tiara and this magenta hockey mask, these two different players, it seemed like they still had these items on these accounts, even though they were long gone off these accounts and on other accounts. But what ended up happening, both of these accounts ended up getting hacked. I believe one of them was hacked in the August 2021 hack, where the account was actually specifically targeted, but when the hackers logged into the account, they saw it was just sold, so they couldn't really do anything about it. And then in the other case, I believe the person just said they got hacked, and Alamo Jam, in both cases for both of these accounts, rolled their accounts back. Now what this did was it actually glitched the item to stay on their account, but it was still technically in their My Shop. Now what this actually does to the item is it makes it so you can't trade it. So normally you would see here, would you like to remove this item from your My Shop list and add it to your trade list? Normally you can do that. However, in the case for these two items here, they were unable to add it to their trade list. It just wouldn't let them. They couldn't gift it to another person. They couldn't trade it to another person. I don't know if they could recycle it. Let me see. I believe you probably can, but considering the kind of abnormality of, you know, how these items kind of came to be, I guess, as well, they probably didn't want to recycle it. But yeah, you can recycle an item that's in your My Shop anyway. But these items were pretty much stuck on their accounts unless they recycled it, of course. And it's a really interesting occurrence on the game anyway. It's not something that happens, and obviously it happened twice. One of them, which the magenta hockey mask, the account that actually happened on, ended up getting banned. However, for the milky tiara, the person XParisX, they're actually wearing it. That's in the case of this person here. And it's pretty cool to see that it actually happened, and they can pretty much just technically have two of these items. It's just weird that it actually worked up that way, that they'll technically have two of these milky tiaras now, just one they can't trade ever. But yeah, that's kind of the items that you can never trade in Alamo Jam whatsoever, nor gift anyway, and are pretty much stuck on your account unless you recycle them. I thought it was pretty cool. I thought it was a pretty neat topic as well, so I figured I'd make an updated video on this kind of topic as well. But yeah, that's gonna wrap it up here for today's video, guys. Make sure to subscribe with notifications on if you guys do want to be notified on future videos, as well as videos just like this one. Make sure to leave a like if you did enjoy, and let me know what you thought of it in the comment section below. What do you guys think about this? And I will catch you guys in the next one.